안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Both fighters 29 years of age, with the same height and reach. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 24 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Makhachkala, Russia, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your opponent.
So here we go, round 1 is underway. Very compelling matchups for fight fans around the world. It's going to be very interesting to see how soon the grappler goes for the takedown.
Well, he's going to try to get the takedown right away. But when he shoots that shot, when he changes that level, he is going to be shooting into a guy that truly understands all aspects of mixed martial arts. I'm wondering how, if his first shot doesn't work, does he approach trying to get this fight to the ground? Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, single collar tie now.
Good body shot.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Back to the feet now. Well, he's connected to a few hooks so far here in the round, and there it is again. So every time he goes back to the well with that hook, he seems to find the target.
He does a great job of finding the placement on that shot. It is a great weapon to have. Nice straight punch.
Single collar tie now. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit. Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. Look at the whip action that comes from that kick. Head kick. Oh, single collar tie here. Left hand punch to the clinch. The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. Stuffs the takedown there. How? And he gets it. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Back to the feet now.
Punch over the top.
And there comes the separation now. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by the Korean Superboy. Got a single collar tie. And they separate.
Big kick.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Left hand punch from the clinch. That was a thudding leg kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight. Because then he lands a nice elbow.
Take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go with round two. Round one, pretty good, not great, but some action on both sides.
We can't always hope for fireworks, John.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to deal with the ebbs and flows of the fight. In round number 1, you saw both guys have success. Let's see who really charges out ahead in the second round.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed. Take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
All right, so there it is again, much like he did in the previous round, able to land that hook really at will.
Over and over and over and over, he is landing that very same punch, whether it's to the body or to the head. He just does a fantastic job of finding the hook.
Flush right hand is true. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
That was again. Nice strike.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head. Oh, and the ankle whip to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, a little single collar tie there. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Oh, big punch land.
3 minutes and change to go in round 2. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Nice strike.
Oh, collar tie, and both guys really throwing with authority. Punches blocked. All right, single collar tie now. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Just misses with the left hook.
Nice leg kick land.
Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by the Korean Super Bowl.
Nice punch there.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Single collar tie now. Choi's got the tie clinch now. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, nice knee to the head for him there. Oh, single collar tie here. Just missed with the left there. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see as a cannot take many of those kicks. Real nice body kick lands.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh, misses with the jab. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Big hook.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Caught that kick there.
Final seconds here.
Ooh, big shot lands.
10 minutes in the books. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick. And watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Got the single collar tie. Ooh! Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Powerful leg kick land.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it
that
up.
was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his
Man,
way.
get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Oh, big knee there.
That knee hurt him. Oh, nice high kick.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Right hook to the head, blocked.
Oh, that's a nice strike. There's no tell on that leg kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Beautiful strike.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Back to his feet. Oh, left hook to the head. It's blocked.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Back to his clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, nice Nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch. Oh, nice jab.
Left hand counter there. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Ooh, what a punch. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. And they separate. Immediately gets the underhook. Muay Thai plump.
I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Right punches there.
Big punch lands through the middle. Head kick lands.
Just misses with that one. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Back and forth we go.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance. Big punch land.
All right, less than 3 minutes remain in round 4. Winded up on the right there to no avail. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Choi's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Oh, beautiful hook by Choi.
He's got him in the clinch once again. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
He's working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. 90 seconds now remain in the round. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up?
And he landed the right hand there. Lunges forward with a left there. Choi's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Seconds to go in this one. Oh, collar tie.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
20 seconds left. Choi's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly.
Good stick.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
This is it. This round. You got one more round for me? Give me a good 5 minutes here. You got this one, man. You just got to keep throwing those jabs.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Fifth and final round. Nice kick there by the Korean Superboy.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Punch coming, it's blocked. All right, single collar tie now.
Huge knee lands.
Both guys appear to land there.
Big leg kick lands. Ooh, what a punch.
Clean with the right hook. Battling for hooks. Single collar tie now.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses.
Good punch.
And they separate. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
He got that knee to connect to the body, and if you're the defensive fighter here, you got to make sure you don't need too many moves.
You got to get the elbow inside, but otherwise, he's going to land one. That's going to shut everything down.
A single collar tie. Well, you can chalk this up to a forgettable night at the office. He is losing the fight. His cardio is essentially on empty. Might be time to pass that controller.
It's time to pass the stick. Hand it over to your homeboy, man. It's over. You tried, and there's a name for effort, but it's over.
Battle for position here. Blocks the shot.
Straight punch lands. Beautiful leg kick thrown.
If the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. What a punch.
Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws it.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops.
Nice connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Nice punch lands.
Just out of range with the straight left hand. Less than a minute now to go in the round. Crippling uppercut for him there. Goes upstairs for an elbow. Got clipped with the right hand. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Missed with that attempt. Right on the button. "15 seconds to go."
He's back to the spot, clinch position. That's a big strike right there.
All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
So we hear, and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of hype, and he successfully defends the title here tonight.
With all that pressure, he never changes his approach. He always does
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.